yet at giving morale to the forces at the front line. At Maksabo Operation Area, soldiers from the 3rd Battalion welcomed the Foster General with military songs.
1, 2, 3, mwaga!
Later, General Mbadi toured Ululu Machindi Battalion Forward Base under Sector 1, commanded by Colonel Kasule James.
And so we're coming here has degraded their capacity to target the Wananchi with the explosives and the IEDs. And for those undermining, evaluating the progress so that we can come up with other plans on how to finish the job.
He promised to improve on the soldiers' welfare and urged them to eliminate the enemy. Since the deployment of Machinde Battalion and 3rd Battalion along Kasindi-Ben route, ADF attacks against innocent civilians and burning of vehicles has scaled down. Mutesa Sira Haruna reporting for UBC News in Eastern DR Congo.
Now, in other activities, it is now 29 years since the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi and moderate Hutus in Rwanda. As the nation pauses to remember the lives lost, it is taking a bold approach to ensure that the lessons of this tragedy are never forgotten. Rwanda's President Paul Kagame understands that historical clarity is vital in shaping the sense of responsibility for the youth.
In the southern province of Rwanda, a powerful new theater play, Hate Radio, has been screening, shedding light on the pivotal role played by RTLM Radio in the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi. The play opens with harrowing testimonials from genocide survivors before revealing the sordid reality of how the wave of genocide was funded through RTLM's extremist radio programs that use sophisticated propaganda, trendy music and humor to mobilize youth to adhere to the genocide ideology. Despite being born after the genocide, many in the audience were moved by the play, emphasizing the importance of remembering and learning from the past.
Let's use this opportunity of social medias and radios, televisions to create awareness of the truth.
We don't have that reconciliation. When I hate you, when you hate me, when you still have that thing in the past. So the only thing right now we need is reconciliation, breathing that unit in us.
In Kigali town, the Genocide Memorial Center serves as a haunting reminder of the atrocities committed during the genocide. The photo collages of the victims line the walls. As visitors walk through the silent rooms, the weight of the tragedy is palpable. Rwanda's President Paul Kagame understands the vital importance of keeping the memory of the genocide alive, particularly for the younger generation.
We need to encourage young Rwandans to learn about our past so that they can lead with historical clarity, but also with a sense of responsibility and accountability.
Kagame said this after launching the 29th Kwibuka anniversary events at the Kigali Genocide Memorial Center. He thanked the people of Rwanda for refusing to be defined by this tragic history. He also emphasized the need to resist all those who promote genocidal sentiments.
Genocide denial is a dangerous and deliberate attempt to block the truth. We must fight revisionist ideologies because they are easily passed on from generation to generation. we must fight denial, because that is how history repeats itself.
This Flame of Hope here at the Kigali Genocide Memorial Site will burn for the next 100 days, and events in this period will involve the relocation or decent burial of the victims of the genocide. The 1994 genocide in Rwanda against the Tutsi was bad and shameful, and the messaging is clear today in Rwanda that the events that led to this genocide should not be tolerated anywhere in the world. Samuel Senono, UBC TV News in Kigali, Rwanda.
Thank you so much, Samuel Sanono, for the report. Now, away from Rwanda, Minister for Health, Dr. Jane Ruth Aceng, has warned the public against encroaching on government land meant for development. She made the remarks during the groundbreaking ceremony for construction of a 3.9 billion satellite laboratory at Lira Referral Hospital.
Construction of a multi-billion laboratory at Lira Regional Referral Hospital is set to kickstart after the groundbreaking ceremony by Minister of Health Dr. Jane Ruth Aceng. 3.9 billion shillings has been earmarked towards the construction of the satellite laboratory at Lira Regional Referral Hospital. During the groundbreaking ceremony, Minister for Health Dr. Jane Ruth Aceng warned people of Lango to desist from encroaching on hospital land. She said continued encroachment contributes to delayed execution of key projects that are beneficial to the public.
I want to appeal to the people of Lango to value the hospital land and guard the hospital land, because it will lead to much more expansion.
The 3.9 billion facility is under Uganda COVID-19 response and preparedness project and is expected to be completed in 15 months.
This laboratory is being constructed under the COVID project, Uganda COVID-19 Emergency Response Project. That project is funded by the World Bank.
The capacity of testing of patients is tremendously going to increase from the percentage it has now, about 60% to about 90%. So we are going to see a very tremendous increment in the patient numbers who are accessing this facility because of the volume and the type of equipment that are going to be installed in this building.
According to Dr. Nathan Onyachi, the hospital director, the development at the hospital will boost research department. The contractor of the facility is Techno3 Limited, a Ugandan-based company. The facility is expected to be completed by March 2024. Eddie Olwa, UBC News.
In other updates, the State House Myoga Monitoring Unit, led by the National Coordinator Rita Namuwenge, has arrested the Gisu of Kolo Sub-County in Madi Okolo District for allegedly misusing a Myoga funds and unscrupulously borrowing money from different circles. In the assessment of the performance of the Myoga Circles tour in West Nile Sub-Region, our State House Myoga Monitoring Unit has established that at least some of the circles are performing to the expectation.
The West Nile Sub-Region, the State House Myoga Monitoring Unit has embarked on the assessment of performance tours of Myoga circles in the region. The unit visited a number of Myoga circles in the region, including, among others, Kaboko Women's Entrepreneur Circle, where they established that most of the members lacked training on how to manage Myoga funds. Rita Namuwenge is the national coordinator for the Myoga funds.
It's very true that some circles rushed to utilize the money without training, but you know, training is a process and it's continuous. We are pledging to all these circles that come, we train you, come, we sensitize you so that you can have the knowledge to run, to manage, to grow your circle.
Some members narrate the challenges they encounter in recovering funds from stubborn clients.
I was left alone. By the way, in my circle, in my group there, I'm the chairperson, I'm the vice, I'm the secretary, sometimes I'm the treasurer.
The unit has so far interfaced with circles from 2 districts, most of which are performing fairly well. The unit discovered Kaboko taxi operators and drivers circle that received 30 million shillings instead bought a vehicle using the circle funds. They also discovered that the vehicle was registered in the names of only one member, which put recovery of funds under risk.
And in the circumstances that they do not transfer this logbook, it means this person has the right to sell off this vehicle. This person actually can mortgage it, can take it to the bank and acquire a loan. Otherwise, in the interim, what they can do, they can even caveat it so that there is no any transfer that can happen.
Like other circles, the chairperson of Taxi Operators Circle, Swaib Muhammad, appealed to government to conduct trainings of members on managing Emyoga funds.
We don't train about it, that's why other chairmen, they are running out of these people who are sent to monitoring us.
Let them come down here and start the training again, the grassroots. Let there be sensitization, let the people get sensitized about this program properly, then it can go on well.
In Madi Okolo, the unit visited Upper Madi Salon Operators Circle, Journalist Circle, and Taxi Operators. It was realized that the Giso of Kolo Sub-County, Emmanuel Adrico, borrowed over 1.6 million in a circle he doesn't belong to and deliberately refused to pay back. Adrico was arrested and detained at CPS Madi Okolo.
Whoever has picked and mismanaged Emyoga money, there is a very strong and competent legal team and a competent arm of government called judiciary that will make sure that they are put to book through the courts of law.
The RDC Madi Okolo warned all those doing contrary to the Emyoga Fund's objectives that they will be handled according to the law.
So we are keeping them for custody and also to find a suitable mechanism of how we can fund this money together with them. So they should not look at it as punishment. No, it's not punishment.
The State House Emyoga Monitoring Unit is currently in West Nile sub-region, assessing whether Emyoga money is being put to the right use and implementing the presidential directive. Emyoga must work. Mutonyi Hilda and Andrew Sebira.
Now, away from Madi Okolo, bringing you closer to Kampala City, a lack of housing facilities for people's staffing and inadequate equipment for school use is hampering Salama School for the disabled from attaining its goals of empowering the blind and visually impaired children. These challenges and more were disclosed at the groundbreaking ceremony of an MTN Uganda-funded 295 million Uganda shillings specialized dormitory.
Salama School for the Blind has 56 pupils, 32 girls and 24 boys. It is located in Luga village in Mukono district. The school has in the recent years encountered numerous challenges, the deadliest one being the school fire that gutted a dormitory last year, leaving scores of disabled pupils dead.
The victims were burnt beyond recognition. Others don't have legs, others don't have their hands. So we are going to do a DNA. We shall do a DNA to determine which kid belongs to whom.
To help in improving the learning environment, MTN Uganda is investing 295 million shillings in the construction of a specialized dormitory. A facility, when completed, will accommodate 72 pupils.
Education is the most powerful weapon which we can actually use to change the world. And that is where when we were invited by our First Lady and the Ministry of Education and Sports to come and participate this day, we said yes, we wanted to be part of it, not only because of the fact that there was an opportunity through the foundation to be able to begin to recreate or kind of amend what had happened, but also because we believe that by driving digitization, by leveraging the platform of education, we can actually create a lot of meaning out of our investment here.
The goodwill gesture is lauded by the school's administrators. However, they still appeal for more support in order to cater for an ever-increasing number of special needs children in need of their services.
I think many of you have gone around and you have seen the nature of this child who is blind, what they need to be able to survive, to be able to be sustained and also to learn and achieve like anyone.
The head teacher, Dorothy Sebaduka, says the school is in dire need for installation of security cameras for safety and security purposes, and appealed to well-wishers to come to their rescue.
We need a permanent wall for security purposes. We need CCTV cameras here at school since we are blind. We need lightning, solar lights throughout the school and the compound.
Keep watching. After these messages, I return with business and so much more.
Jerry Con! Hey, Master Blaster! Touch him, man! Buy Jerry Con with muscle! Those ones who say go for you only. Mundawa! First group is I teach you. When I go to which the school, because of the cover is very far. Is you serious? Is serious you? What? Yeah? You stay put on it. Add kilometers to your legs and you get your sugar. We buy milk from Umaru. And Umaru refused to give you enough meat. Mama! Show him that they don't joke with you.
Okukakaluka n'okulungi kwetaagako omuntu akuyambako n'olwekyo tujja kukuteerawo embeera esaanidde osobole okukola ekisinga awamu teri kitulema.
This isn't just a girl. She is the future. This is a teacher, a doctor, a community leader, our future president.
This is our family's pride.
This is my friend.
This is the future of our nation.
She is the future of Uganda, and the policies I enact today will protect her from teenage pregnancy.
She is the hope of our community, and I will talk to others about how we must protect her.
She is our family's pride, and I will protect her from child marriage and talk to her about the dangers of teenage pregnancy. We each have a role to play in empowering our teenage girls to protect them from child marriage and pregnancy, because when we empower them, we empower our nation. Protect the girl, save the nation.
Their support meant so much to me. I stayed focused and was protected from child marriage and teenage pregnancy. I will support other girls against child marriage and teenage pregnancy.
Take action. Report any case of defilement or child marriage to the police or call Sawuti 116.
TB kills approximately 30 people daily, and 247 Ugandans fall ill of TB disease every day. TB has killed dreams and families. We all deserve a chance in life to hustle, smile. We all deserve a chance to dream and be the best version of ourselves. It is preventable and curable. Know your status. TB testing, treatment, and all TB-related services are free in all government hospitals and accredited private health centers.
This is a quick call. I'm almost out of minutes.
Why rush through such important conversations? Airtel Uganda has made it possible for you to call across all networks in Uganda at the best rates with the new Bona voice bundles. Stay connected anytime, anywhere, with minutes valid for calls on all networks. Dial star 100 star 1 hash. Select voice bundles and select Bona voice bundles today. Airtel, the smartphone network.
Good to have your company once again. Thank you for watching and following. Now straight into our business this Saturday. Post Bank announced its financial results with a 19% increase in net profit for the year ended December 31st, 2022. The state-owned bank reported a net profit of 15.1 billion Uganda shillings, a solid year-over-year growth of 19.3%, up from the 12.2 billion Uganda shillings a net profit posted, that is in the year 2021. The bank's total assets grew significantly by 21.3% from 745 billion Uganda shillings in 2021 to 946.6 billion Uganda shillings, that is in 2022.
Postbank's total income has increased from 144.5 billion shillings in 2021 to 159.2 billion shillings in 2022, which can be attributed to the bank's digital transformation journey that began in 2020 with digital channels like Post Mobile, Post App and Post Online, among others. This represents 60% of all the bank's transactions for the year.
As I speak today in Q1, only 15% of our transactions are happening in the banking halls. The 85% is self-service channels. The whole idea is that we want to improve the customer experience so that you can actually enjoy our services, like the Honorable Minister mentioned, wherever you want. You don't have to come physically to the bank.
Despite the challenging economic conditions, the bank's shareholder equity increased to 135.6 billion shillings in 2022 from 117 billion in 2021.
As government, we have made a lot of emphasis that we have to make more investment in the bank. And the other way that we could invest in the bank is by encouraging Ugandans to open their bank accounts in Post Bank and make their deposits.
Postbank's capital position remains strong with paid-up capital of 129 billion shillings following shareholders' resolutions from the annual general meeting. This is above the interim limit of 120 billion set up by Bank of Uganda.
Our deposits grew by 36% to about 989 billion, while our profitability grew as well by 24%. Last year, we were at 12, we're now at 15 billion, and we'll continue to grow.
Such financial achievement puts Postbank in a position to continue to thrive while striving to include more Ugandans in the financial system. Wadulo Makanold, UBC News.
Glow as you are with the new Spark 10 series smartphone from Airtel in partnership with Techno. Own the timelines with picture-perfect selfies using the 32-megapixel selfie camera, 256GB storage, G88 gaming processor, and a strong battery to last the whole day. Towakana.
The Spark 10 smartphone comes with free 3GB from Airtel and 100% bonus on weekly and monthly bundles every month for 3 months, so you can stay connected to a world of possibilities. Dial *100*5# to enjoy free data. The new Spark 10 is available in all selected Techno shops countrywide. Airtel, the smartphone network in partnership with Techno. Stop at nothing.
UBC Lunchtime News, live from Broadcast House, Nile Avenue. Now, on to our international updates. China's military has began rehearsing the encirclement of Taiwan during 3 days of military drills. Beijing, which views Taiwan as a breakaway province of China, called the operation a stern warning to the island's government. The exercises began hours after President Tsai Ing-wen returned from a trip to the United States. The Taiwanese Defense Ministry said 42 Chinese military planes and 8 ships crossed the Taiwan Strait Median Line. The line is an unofficial dividing line between Chinese and Taiwanese territory. Chinese state media said the military drills would simultaneously organize patrols and advances around Taiwan Island, shaping an all-round encirclement and deterrence posture. It added that long-range rocket artillery, naval destroyers, missile boats, Air Force fighters, bombers, jammers and refuelers had all been deployed by China's military. Taiwan considers itself a sovereign state with its own constitution and leaders, but China sees the island as a breakaway province that will eventually be brought under Beijing's control by force if necessary. China's President Xi Jinping has said reunification with Taiwan must be fulfilled.
I hope कि आपको सब कुछ पता चल गया होगा और जाने से पहले एक इंटरेस्टिंग
10 years of supporting health in Uganda. This year, the Kawaka Birthday Run will mark its 10-year anniversary on Sunday, 16th April at Lubidi, starting 7 a.m. and continue the fight to end AIDS by 2030. Buy your running kit today at 20,000 shillings from Airtel shops, Benchuanuka, Fubani, New Taxi Pack, or Majestic Brands office in Bulangi Mango. You can also pay using Airtel Money. Dial *185 *5#. Kits purchased using Airtel Money shall be picked from Airtel Wampe or Shop. Proudly sponsored by
Accurate and well balanced. Now straight into sports. Top rally drivers and riders are tussling it out at Busika in Luwero district in what many have termed as the Central Africa Motocross Challenge. Competition is between Ugandans and Kenyans.
It will not be business as usual as Busika will be dusted when top motocross riders and top ride drivers compete for points in the Central Africa Challenge this weekend. A mixture of motocross and rally will be on the menu in a two-day event that attracts both local riders and other East African challengers. Some of the invited rally crews include Yasin Nasser, Ronald Sebuguzi, Byron Mgomoka and Jas Mangat, among others.
It is a new car and we are trying to keep it as it is, and there's a lot. This is a very small event. It's a fun event. We can't do much. We just take it as it comes. People will enjoy more if it remains dry, though it will be challenging also. But yeah, it's a good fun event for families to come and watch us. At least the guys who are nearby, they won't be able to come watch us in ARC events or things like that. This is the best opportunity for them to come. And also noticing that Moil is part of it, so it's good for them as well.
Current Uganda Motocross President Honorable Jimmy Yakena expressed Uganda's readiness to battle Kenya on the bikes. And as usual, security at Busika is never taken for granted. The deployment of police and the military to ensure safety of the natives is on. This will be the first round of the Central African Challenge, with the return leg coming up in December 2023. Uganda is ranked highly in both rally and motocross in the region, producing some of the best crew to ever grace the sport.
It's a wrap for this hour. Thank you so much for watching and following. My name is Sandrah Kahunde, and of course, from the entire team, happy holidays.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
10 years of supporting health in Uganda. This year, the Kawaka Birthday Run will mark its 10-year anniversary on Sunday, 16th April at Lubidi, starting 7 a.m. and continue the fight to end AIDS by 2030. Buy your running kit today at 20,000 shillings from Airtel shops, Benchuanuka, Fubani, New Taxi Pack, or Majestic Brands office in Bulangi Mango. You can also pay using Airtel Money. Dial *185 *5#. Kits purchased using Airtel Money shall be picked from Airtel Wampe or Shop. Proudly sponsored by
It's no secret that ICT makes learning easy.
The strides made in our field could not be possible without it.